Alright, so it got cold out here tonight. I just got up, walked around a little bit, got the fire stoked back up, and now I crawled back into my sleeping bag. And I'm going to try to get a little bit more shut-eye. I'm not even sure what time it is. It's a nice crisp dawn. I'm just walking down to get some water. All in all, I had a pretty good night back here. I wasn't too cold. I slept in my Wiggy sleeping bag, my 20-degree Wiggy's bag, inside my USGI bivvy and on top of a thermarest. And I laid down a nice bed of pine boughs underneath my thermarest and my bivvy, so I actually was really comfortable. It worked out really well. So I just real quick wanted to point something out to you guys. I do use a thermarest, and this is the Trail Scout model. I did start using this thermarest in my EDLS pack system, but there's a couple of rules that I follow with this thing. Because it is dependent on the integrity of the membrane, I have to be really careful not to puncture it. So my rule of thumb is I only use this thermarest inside my bivvy sack. I never lay it directly on the ground. And then obviously I also do have some repair items for it, which you guys will see in another video, but I think that's really important. I used a closed cell foam pad for a long time. I have gone to the thermarest, but I absolutely do not inflate it or set it out unless it's inside this bivvy sack. Here's a quick glimpse of the shelter after I took my sleep system out of there, so you guys can see that I put in a nice bed of boughs, and that really made for a comfortable night. That's something that I almost always do, especially in the wintertime, is I have a sleeping pad in my system, but I always look for natural materials to supplement that with. If I can get a good 4 to 6 inches of natural materials underneath my sleeping pad, that really makes a difference and just makes for a nice, comfortable sleep. Alright, so I'm just about packed up here. It's been a great trip out here with Todd Stone from Central Oregon Survival Network and Jason from Primalarcher. Another test of my EDLS system. Everything that I had in there worked out pretty well. And other than that, we just had a great time, and I'll look forward to catching you guys on the next one. Coyote works out.
That's going to be my new channel, Nick.